We've been looking at exponents previously, and we are moving into looking at logarithms this week. So logarithms are another way of expressing something that is an exponent, and it's basically taking a look at how many times you have to multiply a certain number by itself to get to another number. So first thing I want to introduce is logarithmic form. We're used to exponential form, where you have something like a to the power of x equals y. What logarithmic form does is it takes that exponential form and rewrites it a different way. So log is short for logarithm. So we read that as log base a of y equals x. So the a is coming from the base in the exponential form. Y is what the exponential form is equal to, and x is coming from the exponent in the exponential form. So if I took this first example, log base 2 of 8 equals 3, and I wanted to write that in exponential form, I'm going to take my a value, so that 2 is my a value, and I'm going to say a to the power of x, and using this, my x is going to be that 3, so a to the power of 2 to the power of 3. Is equal to our y value, and y value is in red, it's that 8. So 2 to the power of 3 equals 8, and you could check that on your own. You know that 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Another example is we have log base 5 of 25 equals 2. So the way we would write that is 5, that's our a value there. So 5 to the power of our x value, which is 2, equals y. And our y value is 25. And we know 5 squared does equal 25, so that makes sense. All right, so let's take a look at some examples. If we want to figure out the value of the following expression, we have log base 10 of 100. So what this is asking us is 10 from right there, 10 to what power is equal to 100? So 10 and 100, that's where these numbers are coming from. So 10 to what power equals 100? We know that 10 squared equals 100. So our answer is going to be coming from that exponent right there, whatever our exponent equals. So our answer to log base 10 of 100 is 2, if you were evaluating this. So that's a pretty basic example. Let's take a look at some other types of problems. So here we have log base 6 of 6 for number 2. So we're going to say 6 to the power of x equals 6. So the first 6 is coming from there, the other 6 is coming from there. 6 to the power of 1 would give me 6. So my answer is coming from that exponent right there. So log base 6 of 6 equals 1. Number 3, I have log base 3 of 81. So we're going to say 3 to the power of x equals 81. If you're unsure about something like this, if you're not sure 3 to what power would give you 81, just take your calculator and start checking some numbers. So try 3 squared, 3 cubed, 3 to the 4th, 3 to the 5th. Just keep going until you find whatever that number is. But if you did this in your calculator, you would find out that 3 to the power of 4 equals 81. So that means that that exponent of 4 is our answer. And last problem we're going to look at is right here, log base 4 of 256. So 4 to what power equals 256? And if you tried some things in your calculator, you should figure out that 4 to the power of 4 equals 256, which means that 4 is our answer.